welcome to my channel. I am back with another wig tutorial, and I posted this wig on my TikTok already. So if you don't already have me on TikTok, what are you doing? You would have had the details, you would have already had the wig, and you would have been installing it with me. But right now I'm going to show you how it looks right outside the pack. We're hopping right into it, and I wanted to start wearing wigs that are easy to slap on my head in the morning, and this is exactly that. This wig does not need a lot of manipulation. I didn't have to pluck it. I didn't have to bleach the knots. We are past that era, honestly. I think a lot of the girls have gotten a little bit lazy, and you know what? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all I really did was put my foundation, my cream foundation, on my wig cap and then slap that wig on, like I said, and look at that already. With barely any manipulation, this wig looks flawless. And another thing that I just wanted to say, my black girls watching this, my girlies, we need to start wearing our texture when it comes to wigs, because that is the cheat code. When I put on this wig and finally installed her, made her look cute, cut it, trimmed it, did what I needed to do, I catfished the girls. I catfished, you know, black, white, Asian, whatever. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, what's your hair routine? Like, your hair looks lovely. Like, it's so luscious. Like, they're saying hair. They're not saying what wig is that. They're saying, how do you do your hair? And I love a wig that looks so good and so natural that it accentuates my natural beauty. And I've gotten so many compliments with this wig already. So definitely you're going to see me wear a lot more wigs. And I believe I said this last year as well, but I want to wear a lot more styles that actually accentuate my beauty rather than pull away from it. And when I say pull away, I'm not saying it doesn't make me beautiful, but it's distracting from the baddie standing in front of them. So wigs that are, I guess, like super blonde or like colored wigs, things like that, they're fun, and I used to install them. Clearly they're on my channel. However, I'm moving into another era. I feel like I'm constantly evolving, and one of those things that I feel like that has to be emphasized in this era is knowing what works best for me, right? And I feel like every now and then I experiment with a different look here and there, you know, different brands, different quality wigs. But with this one in particular from Curly Me, this is amazing. Like, it mimics natural hair. For example, if you were to do like a blowout or something like that, that's exactly the look that it mimics. So if you wanted to leave it in its natural state like this, you can. Personally, I wanted to straighten it first to get all those kinks out, but I straightened it after I trimmed the hair. If you'd like to see a separate video on how I go about trimming my hair, please let me know in the comment section down below. It'll be with the next wig that is similar to this. However, I want you guys to understand I am not a licensed hairstylist, okay? I just cut downwards to create layers that best fit my face. I've been cutting layers in my hair for years, so I know that it works really, really well when I wear longer wigs. So if you are installing this wig and you're like, oof, this is not giving, try some layers, all right? Try to like watch a tutorial maybe and see how to cut some layers at home. I just used some regular shears, and then I had like a razor, like a hair razor, and it actually helped so much. The only thing is you have to know when to stop, and you have to know how much to do. So I just did a little bit each time, which ended up working out in the long run, but it can be a little time consuming because you have to constantly check, like, is this the right length? Is this the right look? Is this the right length? So, oh my gosh, look at my hair. Oh my goodness, it's coming out my scalp. Also, another tip that I wanted to say, I cut the ends, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I always try to retain length when it comes to my wigs, very similar to how I deal with my natural hair. But when you cut those ends, when you trim those ends on your wig, game changer. Don't be afraid to get rid of about 1 to 2 inches off that wig, because it's gonna look more natural. It's gonna look like you went to the salon and actually got it trimmed and cut, and you'll see in a little bit what I mean. But once I trim those ends, game changer. So this is what I meant by cutting layers. I would just get my hair like kind of pulled sideways, and then I would cut downward on the hair to kind of give that layered look, and I would just do that all over. So you can see I kind of have my hair in front of my face, so it's all kind of laying like flat, like a 360, and then I pull out a little piece of my hair and then I cut downward. Okay, you want to cut downward to get that layered look. And the main reason, honestly, why I like layers is because I like to wear my hair curled, and curls do not look good unless you have layers. I'm sorry, like that is just baddie, like hair baddie stuff 101. Like it will not look good unless you have some layers in there. I promise you. Once you put those layers in, your curls are going to last. Your curls are going to look better and more voluptuous. So I just did the same thing on the other side. And yeah, now I'm just kind of straightening the hair to get out all the kinks and then going back in to layer as needed. Isn't this incredible? Like, look at the actual lace. Like, this is freaking amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't show the rest of my trimming. I did go in and add some more layers on the side because I wanted it to give that 90s vibe. But this is how it's looking. It's so stunning. It looks like my actual hair. Like, I got a blowout, a silk press. So if you are looking for this simple look, just order the wig, child. I'll put the link in the bio. Get it ASAP. As you can see already, you can see I'm starting to say, you know what, I need to cut some more layers. So I ended up going in later this evening and I cut some more layers, but look at the final product. Just wait until you see the final product. After endless trimming, endless layering, I finally figured out how I wanted to have my hair. I finally figured it out. It's layered. It's like fluffy blowout. Finally. And sorry I had to do a lot of it off camera because I was just stressing out trying to cut my hair. But the tools that I used was this and this. That's it. That's it. And I'm not like a full-blown like went to school stylist. I just cut layers where I wanted them. Like I cut them on the sides. I cut them over here. Like I just cut it where I thought it would look best. And I feel like I did an okay job. I think the layers make it look much more natural versus being like all the same length. But let me know what you guys think. This is how it looks. Let me. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. I might even cut even more layers. We'll see. But this is how it's looking. See ya.